2 days, we have been sailing within the sight of 2 continents. Europe to port, and Asia to starboard. We have left the waters of the Mediterranean in our wake, also those of the Sea of Marmara. And far, far behind us lies our homeland. The Emperor of Constantinople has solicited the aid of Tirant and his men to turn back the Muslim menace which threatens the land of Byzantium. Each day that passes, the world grows stranger to our eyes. In but a few days, this vessel will sail up the Golden Horn, soon to drop anchor at long last in Constantinople. 401, we have reached the port of Constantinople. Our horsemen and foot soldiers are few, though battle-hardened and well-instructed in the artful strategies of our captain, Tirant Leblanc. We could not hope for great celebrations on our arrival in Constantinople. For the empire grieves Prince Miguel, who died in battle against the Turks. To pay homage to Tirant and show the trust he has in our strength, the Emperor in person has made the exceptional gesture of leaving the palace to greet us.
I both wish and ordain that you lead my army, as I have had the misfortune to lose in battle my only son, who was the comfort of my soul. Being myself too old to bear arms, it is to you, and no other Tirant, to whom I yield my command. My lady, here is our captain, who has come to pay his respects.
He is welcome.
My lady, I shall have to trust that the voice that speaks to me is that of the Empress.
Who are you, my child?
My name is Hippolytus. And I must declare that only my saintly mother's beauty could compare to yours.
Know you that whosoever captains the Empire has the power to open the windows, to look everyone in the face, and to lift the mourning they bear.
Sire?
You may.
Your Majesty, I have seen that the people of this renowned city are most sad and afflicted at the death of the prince, your son.
See you looking.
That bravest of knights. Be not so distressed, for he died in God's service, whilst defending our holy Catholic faith. Now we, in turn, must strive to defeat the Turks, and in so doing, honor his sacrifice.
Cover yourself, princess.
What worries you?
Never would I have believed that this land held such wonders.
The air in this land is thin. It makes the head light.
Please. Is there anything you need?
No, thank you.
What ails him?
He has fainted. In Sicily, he was struck a mighty blow from a mace. Since then, he has these fits, but recovers easily if touched on a certain small bone in his ear.
I love.
Red is my undoing. Legs are sinful, but the neckline must be low, and the chink is splendid. How is your captain?
He is a little unwell, but I think it is only due to the change of air.
We shall tell the doctors to visit him. Blackberries and the juice of Corinthian grapes relieve many ills.
Forgive me, I do not know your names.
Eliseo.
Agnes. Pleasure of my life. My father's a renowned poet. Please him to give me this name. You may call me Pleasure if you wish.
My husband died in battle in the service of the false Pope Alexander XIII, also known as the Thief. They call me the Peaceful Widow.
Your Highness, guard these words in the most secret part of your soul. Tyrrell Blanc, the famous knight, has come to Constantinople only to behold you and to serve you.
Alas. How can I rejoice that you're coming here for his love of me, and not for the evil Turks?
Nonetheless, I swear it is so.
Take my embrace. Deliver it to Tarant, but keep a part for yourself.
My lady.
Holy Mary. Oh. Pleasure. My lady. My lady.
Agnes?
Tilt your head back. Nosebleeds are a sign of good health.
Sofia orthi, accusament ai evangelio, irini pasi, εκ του κατά Ματθαίου, Αγίου Ευαγγελίου το ανάγνωσμα.
Everyone knows that the aunt always kneels throughout the entire Mass.
Maria. My lady, take my cushion to Tarant. Yes, my lady.
Take care. You are going beyond the bounds of modesty.
My lady sends you this cushion to give you more ease.
This is no woman I behold. She is an angel.
What is wrong? Another would rejoice to see his lady send him a brocade cushion. A cushion she denied herself so that it might please you.
I love, but know not if I am loved. I dare not hope to attain what I desire, as fortune always frowns on those who love truly.
Strengthen your resolve, and let no one learn of your anguish.
Go to the Emperor and ask him to give us leave to make reconnaissance of the Turkish camp. And Phoebus. Give this book of vows to the princess.
Kill the horse first, then the turkey. There. First the horse, like this. Sever the beast's jugular. Good blow. Then stab the Turk in the eye with your lance. How fare you, Captain Daphabus?
I'm well.
Zass! Dart! Like a tiger! There. Learn to leap. Good. Duck. And to the next horse. Good.
My lord, you have a visitor. The princess has come to bid you farewell. Stay here and I'll ensure she comes to you, but... May I offer you some counsel? Speak. When in her presence, labor as hard with this unarmed maiden as you do on the battlefield.
I will.
Princess, allow him to kiss your palm. Kissing the palm is a sign of good love. Here is my hand. Tell me, Terent, and may God fulfill your desires. Who is the lady who torments you so?
My lady, the maiden whose face you see here, holds my life and death in her hands.
I have never heard of such a gracious declaration.
I do not understand, milady.
He loves me.
Alas, milady, what stony paths I see your highness treading. Tell me, milady. Is it proper for your highness to court your father's servant, who arrived here dressed in borrowed gold and silk? Would you be so kind as to tell me the title he holds? Is he a king, a duke, a count, or a marquis? For one such as he, would you wish to lose your high reputation and maidenly state? Will you know the truth? would be better you had died, or never left your mother's womb, than for you to fall into the arms of a man who seeks only fame.
To be scolded without reason by the widow who suckled me. What would she do if she caught me in something truly dishonorable?
No fear of a widow, nor father nor mother, could fetter my dancing feet.
One should love a knight if he is virtuous and his love is honest. But when a maiden will love a knight for her pleasure, such love seems to me much better than any other.
There are two kinds of love, virtuous and sinful. And it will not be me who tells you that one of them is bad. By nature, women possess three qualities. This I know, for I have them myself. First, we are covetous. Second, we are gluttonous. And third, we are lustful. I am all three.
And you? You have an air of cool composure. Even so, I am lustful. I have two little crickets which sing at night. But they are well hidden here. One thing is what I seem, quite another what I am. And what do you think I am? You are pleasure incarnate. A simple touch can make you quiver. Be it at the hand of a man or a woman.
Here comes the knight to bid the Emperor farewell.
Go see the knight and reproach him. And be sure he understands you well. What dress shall I wear?
The one for ceremonies.
I pray the God of all the world will give you victory with honor and make you as triumphant as Alexander.
She begs you to wait. I am sure you are dull-witted by nature, if you seek the love of the Emperor's daughter. Such audacity deserves severe punishment.
Love moves the heavens. Although I already see the merciless rage with which you've condemned me to utter devastation. And as my heart has committed so great an offense, with my own hands I shall cleave it in two before the sun sets. That I promise!
If my tongue has wounded you, I pray you will not take my words to heart. Grant instead the pardon I beg of you. If there is anything you want of me, you need only ask. I assure you that your wishes will be granted.
My lady, there is one favor I would beg of you.
If it is honest, I am willing.
My lady,
All that I ask is that your highness grant me the favor of the shirt that you are wearing. For it lies close to your fair skin. And that I may divest you of it with my own hands.
God's truth. What are you saying? I would gladly give you my shirt and jewels and clothes and everything I have. But it would not be proper for your hands to touch what no other man's have. Stephania, please. Yes, Princess. Tell Tarant to wait. As you wish, my lady. She begs you to wait. A handkerchief. A handkerchief, please. Again? Again. It is the princess's health blood. This happens to her often.
How can such a gallant knight drag a retinue of such ruffians along behind him?
I pray to God that those ruffians free us from the Turks.
I know you were not sleeping.
We know the reason for your wakefulness.
Your father is old.
Your mother's in her dotage. She spends her days rubbing between her legs.
Your brother lies rotting in the ground these 3 months. Who will inherit the Empire?
The Empire will fall upon your shoulders before you learn to eat soup with a spoon.
Will you be the one to battle the Turks?
It's time to change flags. Cross for a half moon and red for green.
Our maidens will become wenches raped by dogs.
Muslim dogs.
Tell me what I must do. You need to marry
the Grand Turk.
Tyrant loves you.
Marry the Grand Turk. You have to marry
him. Do you love him?
He's the greatest warrior.
He does not belong to a noble house. The Emperor will never accept him. Much less my mother, the Empress. They will accept him.
We will make them accept him.
Are you sleeping?
No. No. Wakefulness is the curse of the old, my dear.
The maidens tremble when they hear talk of war, so I would ask a favor of your majesty.
Speak, daughter.
Although a maiden, I would go with you to the battlefield to see and feel and know about war, should the future require it. For it is well known that the first from the womb are the first into the grave, although I should wish you to live forever.
My daughter, if your desire is so great, I would gladly take you. But first, ask your mother, what pleases her more, to stay or to go? Daughter, Carmesina. Your mother says Tyrant is enamored of you. Are you of him?
I love him as one of the household, like all the others. My thoughts are far from anything else.
Oh, we shall all go.
Go. We have conquered 9.5 of the 10 parts of the Empire. We need only attack Malve Castle, march the 25 leagues to Constantinople, and take that old emperor by the beard and throw him in prison forever. His daughter, Carmesina, shall serve as our maid, and the Empress shall cook for our soldiers.
You are a descendant of the Prophet Muhammad, and yours is his voice. Give a moment's thought to the moderation your father, Muhammad III, is remembered by. Be cautious.
See Byzantium perish, Constantinople will be mine. I will wipe its name from the face of the earth. I will call it Istanbul.
Right for Tyrant to kill, but not to die. But no warrior the world over is greater than Tyrannus. His sword is invincible. Tyrannus' men are few, but they're battle-hardened and cunning, although the enemy is strong and powerful. The Grand Turk is a hard-hearted man. He wants to rape our Christian souls. Only Tyrannus can save us all.
Heed not such empty words. The Grand Turk is young and handsome, a man of great learning. You can save the Empire and many lives by wedding him.
Where is our captain?
Sire, Tyrant has remained to secure our victory. I have returned with the prisoners.
How many dead?
The physician should see that.
This day, Tyrant deserves Caesar's laurel crown.
What a great victory at the hands of Tyrant.
May St. George and our Holy Father grant you the blessings that you deserve. Your victory is an emblem of our Christian faith. Future generations...
What are you waiting for, you petty woman? Take care, Your Highness, not to accept a wizened king from a foreign land to please your father. Or some Moorish or Turkish king who will sire you children that worship Allah.
Tyrant is the one Your Highness needs. He's the one who can keep you and the whole empire safe from evil.
Into my arms. Pay honor to victorious Tyrant. Seeds of peace are sown by victory. If the Grand Turk wants Carmesina, he will now have to pay a high price. I am at one with the Emperor's words of gratitude. Thank you.
Enjoy forever the favors of Mars and Venus.
What is happening?
Lust.
I kiss the hand which leads us to victory over the infidels.
Give me safe conduct to visit you.
Speak with Stefania.
Wake, my maidens. The day has come to depart. And the Emperor is already prepared.
Lord help us, why these dark circles under your eyes? We shall have to call the physicians at once.
There is no need. It is but the river breeze which upset me last night.
Mind that your heels do not pain you, for you know what the physicians say. That the pain starts in women's toes, then spreads to their feet, then to their knees and thighs, and sometimes burrows in that secret place, causing great torment.
Good morning, my lady.
Show me your tongue and I shall tell you what ails you.
Good morning. You lost blood last night. I cannot deny it. Oh, I had a nosebleed.
Whether from your nose or from your ankle, I do not know, but you surely lost blood.
What are you laughing about?
Come, Highness. I shall only tell you all I have dreamt if you give me permission to do so.
You have my permission, and you're absolved of all guilt.
I dreamt I was sleeping in a chamber in the company of 4 maidens. and that Stefania suddenly appeared, leading Tirant and Diaphebus.
Let me be, Tirant. Have mercy. I implore Tirant the Knight to be merciful.
Empty and idle.
Have you dreamt more? Lying! I am as untouched now as I was yesterday morning.
Your maidenhead is untouched. That is what counts.
I am very happy that Tirant respected me last night, and I promise, here and now, not to grant him anything in a silent wedding.
Take some water, my lord.
It heats and burns considerably, and it also opens the mouths of blood vessels. It draws and purges ulcers. It is effective applied with antiseptic plasters for strength, muscles. Did you use water from the lower spout?
Yes, I did.
2 short boils?
Just as you ordered.
Good.
And bade that they should prepare for her of his own meats, and that she should drink of his own wine. And Judith said, I will not eat thereof, lest there be an offense.
I will do it.
But provision shall be made for me of the things that I have brought. Then Holofernes said unto her, If thy provision should fail, how should we give thee the like? For there be none with us of thy nation. Then said Judith unto him, As thy soul liveth, my lord, thine handmaid shall not spend those things that I have. Before the Lord work by mine hand the things that he hath determined.
The Empress is present and can see us. And if she sees us, she will take you for a reckless man.
To the banquet.
She will tell you to leave her daughter alone.
You, my lady, must desire the death of the enemy, not of the one who loves you and yearns to serve you.
What are you talking about?
Your Majesty, we'll be pleased to know that we were speaking of those ambassadors who say they will be coming to ask the princess to be the wife of a dog, son of a dog, who has sworn to follow a false god and prophet.
They are just rumors. No one has yet asked for her hand.
But one might do so.
That will not happen. My daughter will not marry a Moor.
Nor a Turk?
That would be the Emperor's will.
Your Majesty, would you allow such a pearl to be cast before a Turkish swine?
Leave it in my hands. I shall speak with this wretch of an emperor.
It is said that the Grand Turk is young, strong, and wise.
Carmesina, continue.
Then she came to the pillar of the bed, which was at Holofernes' head, and took down his sword from there. She approached his bed and took hold of the hair of his head and said, "Strengthen me, O Lord God of Israel, this day." And she smote twice upon his neck with all her might, and she took away his head from him, and tumbled his body down from the bed, and pulled down the canopy from the pillar. And afterwards she went forth and gave Holofernes' head to her maid. And she put it in her bag of meat.
Oh! Eliseo! Eliseo!
My lady. My lady? Princess? It's the princess!
Be calm. Be calm.
Here they are.
What has happened?
The princess has swooned.
Has she by chance drunk cold water?
A mallow infusion.
Let us take her into the fresh air.
Well, warm.
You must not leave your bed.
How is the princess?
She is well. Her Highness is recovered.
I beg you to tell me if anyone else is within, for I do not want to be seen.
I would not lie to your lordship. You may enter. Enter. Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth. For thy love is better than wine.
Therefore, to the Virgin. By what right do you enter my chamber?
Completely restored to health. You, the physicians, have made it clear that you need rest. And I say that you must rest in order to win battles once more. Go. Do you know the day
Your
after tomorrow
cheeks are
is
also aflame.
It is the name day of one of your maidens, who must be recovered and well dressed. You have to congratulate her and give her a present. What a pity that pleasure of my life has no name day to celebrate, don't you think?
Give your horse the praise. Your worship.
Lord Tyrant, either help me or kill me. What have I done to deserve the absence of the man who deflowered me? Speak, Lord Captain. Shall I be freed from this pain that so torments me? Do for me what I will do for you.
Stephania, my sister spirit, I should do anything you require. I shall go to the battlefield and have Diophobus come and fulfill his promise. And you, peaceful widow,
What do you want of me? Perhaps milady would like me to find her a husband who's a duke, or a count, or a marquis.
I should be forever grateful to your lordship, but I want no husband, however great he may be. I love but one, whom I worship as I worship God, and who is always in my heart.
Captain, my lord, I beg you not to despair. Rome was not built in a day. I can only say that we shall all aid your lordship in your search for happiness.
All of you? Why?
We want an emperor for our empire.
I have consulted the physicians, but they have no remedy other than the usual. Sleep and eat. Eat and sleep. Alas, when I wish to sleep, I cannot. The night is longer than I should like it to be. The food I eat tastes as bitter as bile. My heart cannot enjoy my youth.
My lady, I know your problem well. But I dare not speak frankly, with my hand on my heart.
Speak. Tell me.
If your highness only knew what Tyrannus said to us, the vile words with which he declared how little he loves you.
Shh. I need you all to leave. Speak now.
He has told me in secret, and has made me swear on the Bible that I would tell no one.
Tell me immediately!
I shall, my lady, for the fealty I owe you. Tyrannus is a very cruel and selfish man. In his madness, he believes he sees more than others, although he is simply more shameless and bolder. Do you know what he says of you? He says that he neither loves nor wants any woman of this world, but only seeks her fortune. He wants the Empire at any cost. He told me in confidence that if ever there were another night like the one at Malveille, he would take your maidenhead, willingly or by force, and then thumb his nose at you 3 times. Your Highness avoids me. Me, the one who nursed you, and trusts Stephanie and pleasure of my life more. And they have sold you, and thus tried to conceal their great mistake. Do you not see how Stephania's belly grows? I beg your Highness to swear that my words will be kept secret. For if Tyrannus knew, I am sure he would kill me.
I will keep you from that danger. And me from that burden.
What ails you? Why are you weeping?
Leave me alone. And guard yourself that this misfortune does not befall you too.
thank you, sire, for allowing me to recover from my wounds before returning to the battlefield. I am now ready to renew the fight against the Turks. May I further beg your majesty's consent for the marriage of Stephania of Macedonia and Deiphobus of San Angel?
Oh, it seems a reasonable request. However, in exchange for the obedience that is due to me, I yield all my power to my daughter so that she may do as she wishes, if her mother consents.
What did he mean by that?
He meant that as he knows there have been silent weddings, he washes his hands of all responsibility. Whether they are silent or strident, you have my consent.
And mine.
Put yourself in God's hands and celebrate your wedding.
And how can I celebrate it, with the Emperor showing such disdain? Will there be no feasting, no joy?
What? What need is there for parties at weddings? Huh? Parties and weddings are better left for when one is in bed.
My lord. My lord. Before your departure, we must strive to persuade the princess to give you proof of her great love. Even if to do so, she must offer her a part of her honor. I know we shall achieve nothing if you do not use a little brute force. You must act as bravely in bed as you do in battle.
I should not want to do anything that might displease my lady.
You're beating about the bush. You're taking a path that leads nowhere, and you know it. How can you be such a vigorous warrior and yet such an indolent lover?
Maiden. Maiden. Please, let us take counsel and do what is best.
How can you even think that a maiden does not wish to be loved?
The fear of shame prevents me from reaching paradise in this world.
Have you not read what the psalmist says? If you wish to win a mistress or a maiden, you must not have a fear nor shame. Love her in other things, but when in bed with her, do not offer her courtesy she does not want.
Please. I beg you, take me to my lady's bed.
It is your knight Tyrant who would sacrifice his life for you. Please be quiet.
What is the matter, my lady?
Not the window, my lord.
My lady? Please, my lady?
I see.
It's the princess. The princess is in pain, your majesty.
My lord, this way. You have to do it this way. And use the refectory door to get back to your chamber. Quickly.
nightmare? Did the ogre come to eat your little ears? Mother is here. There, there. Whatever's the matter, girl? Hmm? Be calm. Be calm. Shh.
A rat. A very big rat.
Shh. Be calm.
Leapt on my bed and crawled over my face.
Not that big.
It had long, sharp claws
This
like
big.
a tiger.
No, this big.
Thank God it did not touch my eyes.
What has happened?
These silly maidens are scared by trifles. A rat has scampered over Carmesina's face. Go back to sleep, everyone.
Stefania! Tyrann needs help. All is well. I must pull up the rope.
It's not long enough.
Pardon?
The rope. It doesn't reach the ground.
Oh, where's the rat?
My lord?
Oh. When the Empress dies, I will marry you. Where's the rat?
God.
Really, I'm sorry. I must pull up the rope.
Such pain. I need a doctor, but not a soul should know.
Your injury is not the kind that can be concealed, my lord, especially with the present commotion in the palace.
You must brave yourself to ride, as if you were going into the battlefield. We shall then say that your horse fell
How
on
serious is the injury?
you. He has broken his right leg.
I'll get a horse.
Hurry! Hurry! Ah! Ah!
Captain Tyrann, are you hurt? Help me, please. Courage, my captain. We will help you. Lift! Be brave, my captain. Come.
How did he come to break both legs?
I was eager to see you depart for the battlefield, where many Turks rule my cities again. But as you cannot be there, I shall have to gather my strength, greybeard that I am, and take the battles upon myself.
I assure you, sir, that on the appointed day, with or without the use of my legs, I will be ready to do battle.
I do not think his life is in danger, but there is no doubt he is in great pain. The bones stick out through the skin, and you can see the marrow within.
Sweet Jesus.
My lady. The knight claimed that it was not his will, but that if the bishop had 1,000 gold coins at his disposal and allowed him to borrow them, he would gladly return the money to his vassal.
Come in.
Whose is the greatest sin? That of the knight who is unwilling to return what he has stolen, or that of the bishop who, having the money at his disposal, is unwilling to lend it to the knight?
Tell me, how is my lady?
My lord Durand, you know little of us women. For we say one thing and feel another. Carmesina loves you as much as you love her. She swooned upon hearing of your wound.
Tell her I regret the offense. Tell her I will try to find the appropriate punishment.
What nonsense. Be sorry, but only for not having fulfilled your desire. It is time to reap what you have sown. I swear that you will be our emperor.
Wait a moment.
Stay here.
Hippolytus, I find your face anxious, gaunt, and pale.
Not without reason, for Tyrant's pain has deeply affected all his companions.
I understand well, for it affects me too. I myself wake at night as if you were my husband, my cousin, or my brother. And so I spend sleepless nights.
That is because your Majesty sleeps alone, and the pleasures of your bed remain unrelished.
It seems you know well the torments of those who sleep alone.
Yes, my lady, as I suffer too, and I do not sleep at night.
And who torments you so?
My lady, who would dare to confess his woes to a woman of such excellence?
Come, speak. Never be ashamed to tell the glory of your thoughts. Even less to one such as I, who knows how to hold her tongue.
My lady, since you insist, I will tell you it is love that torments me, and not a shirt I can change at a whim.
Come closer. You say you are in love. I demand to know with whom.
Your Majesty is the one that heaven has ordained that I should love and serve all the days of my life.
Tell me, Hippolytus, do you think a knight fortunate if a great lady loves him?
My lady, I shall gladly do anything your Majesty orders me.
If you swear that neither the Emperor nor any other will learn of it, you may choose anything of mine you find pleasant.
Would it not be better for you to have a woman who is skilled in the art of love, even if she were not a maiden?
Leave me, please.
I know with certainty that they want to put out the light of your life, for you are surrounded by evil people who only feign loyalty. If they were sure to procure peace, Carmesina would be the first to lead you into the house of eternal and bitter pain.
Leave, lady. Your words, though I do not believe them, fill my heart with pain.
I will make you believe them. Are you more tempted by the dry fountains of a half-boiled girl?
This one should work, my lady.
Good. I will take this with me.
Take it.
You! Come here. How old are you?
16, my lady.
We must get you a dress.
Milady, you have not touched the food. Is your Majesty feeling unwell?
I have a headache.
Does your Majesty wish me to ask the physicians to prepare her a remedy?
No. The physicians do not know everything. I know what I need.
You may go.
You as well, Eliseo?
The proof you demanded.
Carmesina. And she's reading?
Her image pleases me. But I'd much rather hear her voice.
The princess reads not for you,
but quietly for another who is close by. Juanon, the gardener, is much appreciated by certain ladies notorious for their libidinous behavior. As you can see, the princess is steadfast in defending her virginity.
Ah!
Stop it! Stop it! No.
Come on, you know you would. You'd like some more?
Lord Tyrant, forget the one who does not love you. Forget that bawdy princess who has fooled you and her mother and subjects herself to a blackamoor. Take me, my lord. My body and soul are yours. What greater glory could there be than to have me serve you with all my being, day and night, in your chamber or in your tent?
Insist no longer. It is as impossible for me to forget the princess as for the waters to run upstream.
Have mercy. Oh, have mercy. Mercy.
How long has she been in there?
3 days, sire. But I do not think she is ill, for she eats with great appetite the food that we leave for her.
Knock on the door.
What's the matter?
Open the door.
Leave me alone.
Open the door, or I will order it knocked down.
Sire, I have the key.
No.
Hippolytus!
What smell is this, hmm?
I have not opened the windows in 2 days.
Huh? Why are you as naked as the day you were born?
In my sleep, I must have removed my nightgown. I dreamt our son was alive, and that his graceful mouth was suckling at my breast.
Your son. Always your son. No. He was also my son.
Speak. What news do you bring?
Sire, I beg forgiveness for the sorrow this news may cause. The Turks have entered the city of St. George, and our best horsemen have been defeated.
Where is the Empress?
Where is it?
What ails her? This way! Tell Tyrant to employ in his arms the strength he lacks in his legs. He will understand.
That is the state of your poor father. Any day now he will cough himself in two. Wait. There's worse. He's in his dotage. Soon he might truly lose his head and sell you to the Great Turk so that you give birth to heretics. It took the physicians 4 hours to bring him round after he fainted. And if, God forbid, he fainted again and never regained his senses, tell me, who will be our emperor then? Your mother? Who's also going mad and thinks herself a filly again in the fields of her youth? You, only 16 years old and still sucking your thumb. Give your maidenhead to Tyrant, and you will give the key of the empire to a strong and valiant knight who will save us from many evils. Why do you wait?
God Almighty, why can I not have a wedding like other maidens? A wedding with a banquet. And why can I not offer myself to the man I love once he is my husband?
Why do you think? Because you are the princess. Because your father's daughter and your mother is mad, and the empire depends on you.
O Lord Jesus Christ, true God and man, I pray to you to allow my Lord Tyrant to wear this crown as title and sovereignty over all the Greek Empire after my father's death.
princess is yours, my lord.
I've been sent to your majesty by the Lord of Lords of the Mohammedan sect, the great Sultan of Babylonia, Muhammad IV, son of the great Muhammad III. On behalf of the great Sultan, I come to tell you, sire, that if your majesty seeks harmony and good friendship, the Sultan will have you as a father, and you will have him as a true son. If in return for such friendship, you agree to give your daughter Carmesina to him in marriage. His one condition is that if she gives birth to a son, this son shall become a follower of our saintly prophet Muhammad. And the Sultan, in reward for such a marriage, will give back to you all the cities, castles, and palaces he has taken from your empire.
Ambassador, our Savior Jesus Christ orders us to live and die in his holy Christian faith. I beg the Grand Sultan, in his immense clemency, not to ask me to do things that go against our holy Catholic faith, and that he exempt me from giving my daughter to a man who, although he deserves all our respect, follows a law which is different from ours.
Remember, your invincible captain's legs are broken.
A matter of such import requires some hours of meditation. We shall meet tomorrow, Lord Ambassador.
Be prudent and accept what your parents decide justly and for the good of all. We are talking about peace for the world.
With the pain of one who has been born into and educated in what he understands and believes to be the one true faith, but convinced that ours is a prudent decision which shall bring peace to the land, we have decided to accept the Grand Sultan's conditions. As long as, if a girl child were to be born, she would be given to us to be raised in our faith. Go then, in search of the Grand Sultan, and tell him that with these words, I offer him my daughter Carmesina to be his wife.
It cannot be.
It cannot be. It cannot be, because for the last few hours, I have been carrying Tyrant's seed within my body. And I prayed to God that it will be fruitful.
There will be war.
My lord. I have great pain.
I know. The physicians are in the camp. They shall relieve your pain.
My fevers, my chest.
I am dying. I want to see Carmesina. Take me to Carmesina.
The Grand Turk is dead! At Tyrann's hand! The Grand Turk is dead! At Tyrann's hand! The Turk is dead! The Turk is dead!
Trent is worse. I think he's fainted.
Dead. March on.
He wrote this letter a few hours before dying.
Cruel fortune did not wish me to reach you to die in your arms. The end of my life would thus have been less painful. Keep my memory and commend my soul to the Lord, from whom I received it and to whom I must now sadly relinquish it. Your Turan kisses your hands and feet.
Where is my Tyrant? Can you hear me? Where have you gone? Can you see from there how my heart is breaking? I wish only for death, and I vow to die.
At last, we return home. We have been sailing for 2 days across the Sea of Marmara, seeing land on both sides. But on this occasion, Asia is to port and Europe to starboard.
Europe to starboard.
Princess Carmesina, having stopped eating and drinking of her own will, wasted away and died 2 months later. Shortly thereafter, the Empress succumbed to his illnesses and to the painful course of events. Hippolytus then married the Empress, and he now sits on the throne of the Emperor of Byzantium. Pleasure of my life is his advisor, and some say his mistress. The peaceful widow found solace in the arms of another warrior.
Ashes are all that remain. We have been cast out of paradise.
But the Turks never entered Constantinople.
Not for the time being.
तो हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे हैं आप लोग? तो गाइस, गेम खेल के तो मजा आ रही है, तो गेम और खेला जाए बंदे के साथ। नहीं,
Free Fire India is set in a virtual world and is not based on the real world.
थोड़ा हाथ को मजबूत किया जाए, वन टैप खेला जाए बंदे के साथ। उनका लैग मार रहा है गाइस, इसको इग्नोर करने का। आ गया समझ। मर लेकिन मर तू भाई, मर समझ नहीं आ रहा है तुझे। आ चुका सामने बंदा, तो उसको हम करेंगे खेला। इसको इमोट शॉट लगाए क्या? टिंग चिंग चिंग ढिंग चिंग चिंग ढिंग चिंग चिंग ढिंग। इसको पक्का इस बार हेडशॉट मारेंगे। ओपी हेडशॉट, ओपी हेडशॉट। भाई का शॉट लगा, जो बोलो भाई ओपी हेडशॉट था, मजा आ गया मार के। तो अब बंदे होगा गुस्से में अपने मर्जी का गन निकालेगा, बोलेगा भाई अब तो नहीं छोड़ना तुझे। कौन सा गन ले रहा है? अबे चाकू ले रहा है भाई। चलो चलो चलो, एक तो कौन सा गन मार सकते जिससे। अरे चाकू निकला ही तो। भाई मेरा मैच चला जाए भाई, लिटरली टाइम पे यार। चाकू से मार दिया भाई, मैंने ऐसे हेडशॉट लगाता, मतलब सच में लगाता हेड, बट सॉरी ब्रो। कोई ना, में तो स्वागत है तुम्हारा। आ जाओ चचा, आ जाओ। कैसा लगा भाई, कैसा लगा? कैसा लगा भाई? आ गया स्वाद।